Greetings, all you awesome people out there, nerds and turds, ghouls and ghosts, and everybody in between. I'm Scott Schertzen alongside Mr. Davion Bussey, and basically deciding to go just by one name only, a la Prince or Ali or anything like that. We have Robert.
Okay.
How's everybody doing today? You doing all right? I'll move over to
I had a great weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Great.
Did you now? And why did you have a great weekend?
Well, I got invited to Urban Action Film Festival, which is in New York, where they basically honor all like the black shows and also action and stunts film festival.
Nice.
And
did you meet anybody special there? Wink, wink.
Yes, I did. Oh,
did you know? And who might you have met?
I met a wrestler named WWE AEW's formerly known as Ricochet. And also I met his fiance, Samantha Irvin.
Mm-hmm.
Great people, great individual. His wife is amazing. He is awesome. Played video games. I played Tekken 8 with him.
Nice.
And it was back and forth.
Did you win?
He won.
Okay.
But he was like, I was this close to winning, like basically taking him out.
Now, okay, let me ask you this question in this case. How much more pressure is it on you playing Tekken in a situation like that? Because I once played Wheel of Fortune alongside Michael Emerson from Person of Interest and lost. So I understand a little bit of what that feels like. But in your case, how motivated were you to be like, I have to win this?
No, I think with me, it didn't matter. It was just the fact that you're playing video games with a famous person, and it's like one of your top tier people, and it's like it's like in your mind, it's like it doesn't matter if you win or lose. It's still an honor playing games with this individual. So it's like
there is a modicum of pressure there, though.
No, I was more into like, let me play. It's an honor playing with him, and it's an honor getting to know him. So if I win, I win. If I don't, I don't. But it was just that was more the award.
Mm-hmm. So nice. Good on you. How you doing, Robert?
I'm great, but there's some other people you met, like maybe 2 people that are in a franchise that is in New Jersey usually.
Yes.
One guy that's
from Jersey.
One guy that's very quiet.
Yes, I have. You could pull that up. I think I sent it to you.
Yeah, I have. Well, actually, can you just pull them up? Actually, be faster.
Let me see. Well, I'm just gonna pull up the game. So Jay is Silent Bob, which is Kevin Smith. Yes.
Nice.
Kevin Smith and Jason Mewes, and the creator of the video game.
They have a video game?
Yes, they do.
I've never seen that. Probably because I live in Arkansas.
What? Why would you say that?
He's so mean to his home turf. Have you noticed that?
No, I'm legit. I've been to GameStop. I've been to Walmart. I've been to every place they sell games. And I have never seen that, or I would have bought that to get signed at conventions.
But I will say this: they had a Shopify, which was limited run games. Shout out to them. They actually did I think a pop up or whatever, and they was having celebrities or people that created games come by. Got this game. They signed it. Because Limited Games make video games for like indies and stuff like that. So shout out to Limited Games.
Nice.
Limited Game Run.
And what's that game called again?
It is Jay and Silent Bob Mall Brawl Arcade Edition.
Okay.
Oh, and let me show y'all what. Thank you, Demetrius Alba. Run his name. Demetrius Angelo. He's gonna kill me for bringing me to the Urban Action. And the pictures y'all gonna see, or you come to my Facebook. My team won. We won.
Oh wow!
award for Best Actor Ensemble. Thank you. Shout out to Blake. Shout out to Dan Gregory. Thank you, Demetrius Angelo. Everybody that was at Urban Action. Y'all gave us this nice, sweet swag.
Nice
scarf. I like it. And also, I forgot to show you. They gave me this Last Dragon medallion. So, shout out to Urban Action. Thank you. And all the celebrity guests. Even, what's his name? Reggie from Bad Boys. He was there.
Nice.
Fred the Hammer, he was there. It was like a lot of honors, tributes.
Cool. We'll get back to that, I think, in due time. But we have something we got to talk about with Mr. Robert Manning over here. It is the most wonderful time of the month for Rob in this case. We'll come back to some of the merch and the cool crap he got there a little bit. But let's keep this rolling in this case because, Rob, this is your favorite part of your favorite show, isn't it? What is it specifically? What is it, by the way?
We are about to do Cash or Trash.
Nice.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And for those that don't know, what is Cash or Trash?
Cash or Trash is where we look at, normally it's the first week of the show of the month, but we look at what movies are coming out this month, and we determine if it's going to be able to make double whatever its budget is, and if it does, that makes it cash, or it makes it trash.
He just loves trash in movies.
He, honestly, it's funny. He really, really digs the heck out of this.
Yeah,
and that's a good thing. I don't mind that. You know, we have 4 movies on tap right now.
Okay. I'm so excited for this one because next time y'all see me, I will not have the straight hair anymore, and my hair gets permed on Saturday for Buddy the Elf. So I will be seeing the red one as Buddy the Elf, and I will be giving y'all a review. And I'm very excited for this movie.
I didn't even finish my opening on that. Sorry. He just like cut me off, just like go. It's like I'm excited to see this.
Sorry, I'm excited for this one.
So no, it's okay. But yeah,
are you going to the freaking premiere to this?
What's that?
The premiere was today, but I already saw the film.
That's okay.
And by the way, great performance, great acting. Chris Evans, phenomenal job. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, phenomenal as usual when he does stuff like that, especially kid film. It's kind of like a tweener between teenage, because there was some language.
No,
Lou, on the other hand, this is a big comeback from her hiatus. So
she hasn't done much since Elementary.
Yeah. So other than that, for a good action fun and lots of J.K. Simmons, phenomenal as Santa Claus. Phenomenal. Okay. But overall, did you just
no spoilers? I don't want to know.
I'm not spoiling it. I never said nothing.
He's not spoiling. He's just saying basically what his thoughts were.
If it's good or bad, that's technically a spoiler.
No, it's not.
No, it isn't. I wouldn't count that. You know, if he's like, so that guy that used to play Canadian football, in one scene he does X, Y, and Z.
Right.
Which, fun fact, by the way, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson did play in the CFL for 2 years.
Yeah.
So prior to wrestling, but so it is Davion approved, having already seen a screening of it. But this is a movie with $250 million as its budget. So if it is going to break even, it's going to have to do a bare minimum of $500 million. Can it do it?
It's a good story. I kind of like it, and it's like straight to the holidays. So I watched it and I enjoyed it. It's a tough one, but I'm going to say cash.
Okay. You think so?
I'm thinking cash.
What about you, Mr. Robert?
Hold on, I need to look up one thing real quick. it's a budget for a different movie, and I'm just curious of how that did, it being Christmas season. I have really high hopes for this. Ooh, okay. Well, I was trying to think what could be a movie to compare this movie to.
Mm-hmm.
So I looked up Violent Night because just, that came out during Christmas. And that movie, which I think in our terms would be definitely trash, only made $76 million for that movie. But anyways, which kind of shocks me. I actually like that movie. But anyways, $500 million for this movie is asking a lot.
Yes.
Because I'm Christmas, I'm Buddy the Elf, we are going to say cash, even if I'm wrong, because I'm seeing this movie and I will be supporting this movie. And like I said, I will be making a review video with my honest opinions as Buddy the Elf. So we're just going to, it's a big stretch, but we're going to say cash.
So in this case, in order to ensure it's going to be cash, you're going to see it over 24/7, 365.
Yeah, exactly.
Every single time to make
every showing.
There you go.
We're just going to quit my job and just see every showing everywhere.
There you go. Just buy out the theaters everywhere you go.
We'll go to state.
Yeah, I don't think this is going to work. I don't see this making $500 million.
I think it has a chance. Is this going international as well?
Yes, I believe it is.
With J.K. Simmons and Chris Evans, now not really The Rock, but having Chris Evans and J.K. Simmons, and if we are getting the positive feedback that they just gave, and other people say the same thing about how this is a comeback for The Rock, even though a lot of Rock's movies have been meh over the last couple of years, that could get people more to watch this movie. And it is during the Christmas season. So, I mean, they released it at the best time that you could release it. So you can say trash all you want, but I'm staying with cash.
The Rock doesn't have the pull. Chris Evans, people were like, yeah, it's been like 5 years since Captain America.
No.
JK, give me a second. God damn it, dude. Jesus,
never use the Lord name in vain.
Yes.
Hey, I got the last name. I got the lineage. Maybe a scion for all we know. And I'm canceled on that one. So anyway, but no, real talk in this case here, the Rock stock has fallen. Chris Evans, people were like, yeah, it's been 5 years since he was Steve Rogers. J.K. Simmons, people were like, J. Jonah Jameson, Commissioner Gordon, the peanut M&M in the commercials, and Lucy Liu, people were like, yeah, it's been a lot of years since Charlie's Angels. No, I think this could pull 350 to 4, but I don't see it making 5. I don't. Go ahead.
Okay. So, to my opinion, to your comment is the Deadpool 3 movie helped resurge Chris Evans onto the map, and that is going to be streaming on Disney Plus tomorrow, the 12th, right? It's today 11th, it's today 10th.
Seriously? It's already it's going to be streaming tomorrow?
On the 12th. It's today 11th?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tomorrow is the anniversary of Stan Lee passing away in 2018. And ironically, the year after that is when they started Disney Plus Day. But yes, Deadpool Wolverine streams tomorrow on Netflix. Not Netflix, but on Disney Plus. But yes. So you may say Chris Evans ain't relevant as much, but that movie, Deadpool 3, and how much money that made in box office, and everybody loved his freaking cameo or part in that movie and got everybody talking about him again. I think it's enough to go see this movie. I know it's a hard glass of milk to swallow. But I think this is going to make that 500 million barely, but I think it has the capability.
I got to add one thing to it. Message.
Yeah, like I said, I don't think $500 million is a big nut to crack.
It is, because there's another movie we're about to talk, and it needs to make more than that.
we're gonna basically we got three. What I was gonna say is we have 4 movies on tap today. You know, we have obviously Red 1, we got Moana 2, we have Gladiator 2, and then the one movie in the group that does not have a number attached to it, but has a fair bit of controversy attached to it. Is Wicked.
No, Moana 2 didn't have a number attached to it.
Moana 2. Well, it's Moana 2.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah. So Red 1, Gladiator 2, Moana 2, and then Wicked.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
It's okay. So, yeah. So in this case, like I said, we're going to be talking a little bit about that. I also will be shortly actually welcoming in a new sponsor that we have for the show. I'll be writing a video on that, and I'll be talking about how awesome this place is and why you got to get your butt over there. Even if you're on the other side of the country, you need to fly over and check this place out. It's called Pizza Zone. We're going to talk about that in a sec.
If you're in Arkansas?
They might deliver to Arkansas. Yes. I'll talk to Martin on that. But yeah, you know, in this case here, so you guys are saying cash. I'm saying trash. Did I get that one right?
Yes.
Okay. So that's interesting in this case. So let's say, you know, I don't know. Like I said, the movie's going to be released at the end of the week. You know, I don't see it. I just don't, you know, but you guys are more than welcome to disagree and be wrong. It's okay.
I have a quick rebuttal to that. So I see on the poster, it says only in cinema November 7th. Did they move the date then? Because it does come out.
No, I grabbed this one because basically it was a full screen image and I liked it.
Right. But I'm just wondering, was that the original date and then they moved it up a week?
Well, that would have been a week back. I mean, the 7th would have been, what, a Thursday?
Okay. That's curious.
Yeah, that would have been a Thursday. Yeah, it's possible. So.
No. Anyway, but yeah, we're and when Rob and Day is right, we'll rub it in your face about us because
I'm not rubbing nothing. Don't put me involved. I'm not rubbing nothing.
He's not. Yeah, he is not rubbing. He is not rubbing. He is not rubbing. All right. So basically, only Rob will be rubbing. Day will be not rubbing. So.
Day will be like I told you. So
that's it. That's
what's called rubbing.
He just does that suave thing going on where he's like, nah, you know what? I think I got this. You know, I'll just let my prediction, my awesomeness speak for itself. You know, Scott, you're a pasty white turd and you're wrong. So, but all right. So this one, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So we have to discuss Wicked, the movie. So let me ask you something. Rob, I'm going to give you a choice here. I can give you controversy 1 or I can give you controversy 2. Which would you like to start with? Because I have a specific order in my head here.
Well, I know what one of the controversies is.
One of them just came down the pipeline, which I find absolutely hilarious.
It is.
Which I was.
All right, you know what? I may as well just go that direction. You know, since we're already talking about this one.
Well, hold on. Maybe start with the first one first, so we're not flagged for the other one.
Oh, I'm going to run the other one. I mean, I'm not going to hit the website, but okay. So, Wicked is going to be released on November 22nd. It's the musical adaptation of the Broadway musical Wicked, obviously, about the other story of the Wicked Witch of the West, her rise and becoming the anti-hero of the storyline and everything. This one is being released to theaters. It has had a fair bit of controversy for its $145 million budget, which may be a massive concern given the fact that, well, let me take you through this one. So this, by the way, just let me get that out of there. This, by the way, is the poster for Wicked. I'm going to put it side by side with the poster for Wicked, the musical. So on the left, you have the one basically for the movie trailer. On the right, you have the one for the Broadway musical itself. You can see the hat is down, kind of covering the eyes. A little bit of hint of mysteriousness going on. You know, red versus green lipstick, things like that. But there's an air of intrigue that the Tony Award-winning Broadway musical had. So in this case here, what ended up happening, a fan of Wicked, the Broadway musical, decided to take that and turn it into something where it matched the Broadway musical. So that became this. So again, it's a Photoshop job, but you can see the lips are changed. You can see the look of the hat and everything like that kind of covering her over, giving this air of intrigue and mystique. Some fan of just Wicked decided to take the movie poster and make it into the Broadway one and, take it to the internet, just that sort of thing. The actress herself, Cynthia Erivo, she responded with this. This is the wildest, most offensive thing I have ever seen, equal to the something about the awful AI I was fighting, equal to people posing the question, is your dick, or say whatever, green? None of this is funny. None of this is cute. It degrades me. It degrades us. The original poster is an illustration. I'm a real life human being who chose to look right down the barrel of the camera to you, the viewer, because without words, we communicate with our eyes. Our poster is an homage, not an imitation. To edit my face and hide my eyes is to erase me, and that is deeply hurtful. So a loyal fan of Wicked made this as an homage, and she trashed it on the internet.
Yes.
That was handled so absolutely poorly. All she had to do was say it was awesome. I love both posters. See you guys on the 22nd. But she decided to make it about her and not the franchise.
Mm-hmm. So I did want to comment on this real quick. This is not the first time that she has done a stunt like this when it comes to different movies that she's done.
That's true.
And a background where I could kind of see why she got a little offensive is the reason why in the original Wicked poster that we showed earlier, not the live action, but the original Broadway, is because they were always changing different actresses and stuff like that when it comes to the Broadway, because you never kept with the same person. So that's why they did the whole mysterious thing, because it was always a different actress.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I can kind of see why she got a little offensive, because, when this Wicked movie comes out, those are going to be the only two faces that are going to be associated with this movie. It's not like you're going to have multiple different faces representing these characters for the live action adaptation. But at the same aspect, that is not good publicity for a movie when it was a hardcore fan just trying to,
right,
give please to other people that wanted to kind of see something like that.
I mean, to be able to basically piss all over someone's hard work like that.
Right.
Again, it's not about you. It's about the franchise that was there years before you got started. I mean, the Wicked musical has been around for 20 some years at this point.
Right.
It surprised me a little bit it's taken this long to get to this, but at a budget of 145 million, do you think controversy number one and possibly controversy number two, which we're going to get to, will actually derail this thing and keep it from getting 300 mil?
I think, because I didn't hear about the controversy, I'm still intrigued about this film.
Mm-hmm.
But after hearing it from y'all, I'm like, and seeing it, I'm like, it really is not, it's not even offensive to me, because to me, it's like, okay, a fan person did a fan art of the original poster, probably edited everything, and
we'll get to that one. Trust me, we'll get to that.
We're gonna get to that.
But
we're gonna talk about that.
I really think he kind of overstepped her boundaries, and kind of said the wrong things to a fan. Because first and foremost, I wouldn't have took offense if I was the Wicked Witch. I'm just saying, I'm me.
Let's cast Day as the Wicked Witch. No, I'm just kidding.
I'll be a wicked sorcerer. But realistically, you kind of did push the envelope. You kind of crossed the line. It wasn't that serious.
Yeah.
Everybody knew who you were that's playing it. All they had to do was put your name and stuff. They knew about Wicked. They knew about the whole concept, the art, and everything. And you just hissed on the person directly, shot their dreams, shot everything at them. Like, I get it. You want your face being plastered, but it wasn't the right move to say what you said and degrade a fan of the product. So it's not going to stop me from going to see it, but I really had to say, by you as an actress, it's like a slap in the face to a fan.
Right, which I and I get your opinion with that. And the way she could have approached it has been like, hey, we appreciate what you did here, but here's the main reason why I chose to do this. It gave like the explanation she did without having to say you degraded me and all those, you know, and
right.
Respectful. She could have just said, hey, appreciate the love, but this is why we did a homage and not an exact copy, because I wanted to look at you as the viewers. That's all you had to say without, because you're right. Scott's right. There's a lot of people that are fans of this musical that are your 20-year base, the whole reason why you can make this into a movie, that be supporting, that may not support you because you don't support your fans. And this, and just to let you know, Dave, why you may have not seen this, this happened about, I think, a week or two ago. This ain't something that happened within the last couple days. I know this was about a week ago, I think, at least.
Okay.
But this was something that I heard about, something that went viral on Facebook, on TikTok. So it's like a lot of people know about this.
Yeah. And like I said, rule number one, don't piss off your fan base.
Yeah. No.
You are not bigger than your fans. You are never, no one is bigger than their fans.
No.
And that's what I think Hollywood failed to realize, and especially actors and actresses, especially actresses and actors. Because when you have a fan base, when you kind of avoid them, when you belittle them, when you talk smack about them, they remember that jump. They even post stuff where they'll make a group of why you should hate blah, blah, blah. Not saying her, but there's been group chats where they actually create stuff to say why I don't like being, you know, like this actor or actress. And they actually tell people, and certain people be hesitant to actually interact with people or sign up, get autographs signed from them, because from what the stories they be hearing, you're not a good person. Especially when you put people on blast, talk bad about them. And I'm not saying, oh, the person did it in ill intent. No, they did it because they was paying homage of the illustration of the original Broadway poster.
It was done with love, not spite, not malice.
Yeah.
You know.
So for you to say what you said, especially some things were kind of, you know, you kind of put two to two together with the two, like the whole five, whatever. It's like you really try to belittle them. Like you don't do that. Like your fans is how you make money. Yeah. You don't belittle anybody. Because remember, somewhere down the line, as when you made it, I mean, before you made it, there was people that was belittling you, talking trash about you, and everything else. I've had people talk trash about me, and look where I'm at. And I still, and even Scott could tell you, I'm still humble and I'm still respectful. Even though Rob get on my nerves.
What? What was that, Dad? All I'm seeing right now is you're just in a room full of Funko Pops behind you.
I know.
Yeah.
But even though Rob gets on my nerves, but I still got the respect and love for this guy.
Listen,
and that's what you have as a fan. And I'm taking too long.
No, it's okay.
As an actor or actress, I'm an actor, and I know that. And that may be some small smoke, but at the end of the day, I had people that basically approached me at the Walmart when I was purchasing the movie I was in. And the guy's like, and the girl was like, "Can I take a picture?" I was like, "Sure, why not? It ain't gonna hurt." Because guess what? Those people are gonna remember.
Yeah.
Good or bad, they're gonna remember.
And that's the big thing here too. It's that you're dealing with people that rely on escapism more than ever. You know, as you know, whatever political feelings you have one way or the other, you know, financial situation, life, work, job, kids, whatever. People are looking towards entertainment as a greater saving grace than it ever has been. So when you pull this and basically people struggling financially, living paycheck to paycheck, they're trying to figure out where that money's going to go. So certain things are very dangerous to handle, this kind of way. And I think modern Hollywood, I think, has forgotten that. I think it's really easy to forget that sort of thing, when you have like 15, 20, $80 million. Now, I will tell you outright, without going into too many details, Ryan Reynolds, who I actually got to chill with last week, is not one of those people. Very laid back, very outgoing, very Canadian, I guess we'll call it.
You met Ryan Reynolds?
Yeah, last week.
I hate you.
Yeah, there was a reshoot of a movie that he has over here. It is the antithesis of like a Deadpool movie.
Did you get a picture with him?
Fun fact, he literally asked who won the World Series because he admitted he didn't know. He said, I don't know, I got 4 kids.
Oh, see, when you said that comment, I was thinking that you meant he like tweeted it or something.
No.
And just relating to the chat.
He
I didn't
literally,
realize that
he asked it like 4 feet from my head. He literally asked it like 4 or 5 feet away from me. So. But, but I will say this: he's very man.
So do I.
He, you know what? I'll say this though: he is man pretty, but he's thinner in real life. You know, because that kind of makes sense. But the camera adds a few pounds, things like that. But yeah, but Ryan Reynolds is as pretty in real life as he is on camera. And I want to be like, dude, you're the guy from Two Guys, a Girl, and a Pizza Place. What did you do after that? Did you do any movies or something?
Did you do that?
Yeah, I was like, you did Green Lantern too, I think. So, but yeah, well, that's like I said, when it comes to Wicked, we had that controversy, and then of course we have this one from a little giveaway that they had recently, and I don't know the specifics on the giveaway itself. However, I will say that particular website is not, in fact, going to the movie.
I thought it was a giveaway, not a product.
Pause.
I have just to trust but verify. I checked out that website myself just to see what that website was that was tied to the Wicked movie. It is not tied to the Wicked movie. There are videos of Stormy Daniels on that site, though, if you get the drift of where I'm going with this.
I'm not thinking about that right now.
Stormy Daniels was definitely Stormy Daniels, if you know who that is.
You see my face.
What?
There was an issue a bunch of years ago when the internet was more or less brand new, where there was a website, obviously whitehouse.gov, which will bring you to the, obviously the White House. And then there was a website called whitehouse.com, which also had a certain issue with it specifically, which would not take you to a government website, but something similar to Wicked. That website was very quickly shut down when little kids on the internet who didn't understand .gov versus .com would look up the White House, look up whitehouse.com and be like, Mommy, why is that happening?
Almost.
And there was outrage from many, many parents who suddenly had to explain to their 8-year-old kid why these people were he and she in the way they were. So,
or this is almost like the situation of Frozen 2 when Sausage Party played instead of Frozen 2 in a theater full of kids.
Yeah. Well, they're both computer animated. It's safe, right? Logan, he's safe, He's the guy from Freaks and Geeks. It's okay.
That was I thought this was the actual product. This was a giveaway, not an actual product for
actually. Yeah, Dave, can you clarify exactly what this thing is?
With the website, I think that's a what is it? A figure or something like a doll.
Packaging for the Wicked doll released had a slight misprint, but was it a giveaway or was it this on actual shops like at Walmart and stuff?
Yeah, I was gonna say yeah. Actually, I'm gonna look up the message from Kyle on this because Kyle Krieger was the one that told me that. So the packages for the Wicked doll itself had the misprint. So you buy the Wicked doll and you get wicked.com.
Right.
Whoopsie.
It's
kind of like that Ryan Howard pitch meeting. Whoopsie.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a great pitch meeting.
Yes.
It's God, that pitch meeting's gonna be spectacular.
You know they're gonna attach this to
Hang on. Hold that up, Day. I'm gonna basically if I can figure out how to bloody do this.
Yeah, this is gonna be attached to Ryan.
Oh, damn it! Dang it, Bobby. There we go. Okay, I got it. So, okay, so that's the Wicked. The Wicked, yeah, by Mattel of all companies as well. By the way, Barbie. It's safe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So before we go to a break, this is $145 million. Can it make 300?
So if anyone was able to actually buy this will be worth money.
Oh, 1,000% yes. It's basically a misprint like this could be worth some serious bank.
It's been pulled from targets already, and in the process of I need to go buy Walmart tomorrow. My dog's agreeing.
Exactly. So, do you think this is going to be cash? You think this is going to be trash, or somewhere in between?
So I'm leaning somewhere in between. The good thing about it is a lot of people that is interested in the Broadway is probably going to come out. This is the perfect film for a musical. I would say cash, but I'm skeptical in between.
I feel, my opinion on this, I feel it's going to be trash because it came out at the wrong time. This, to me, strikes me as more of a Christmas, December type movie than a Thanksgiving, November one. My opinion only, I could be wrong on that, but I don't think it can make 300 because I think it came out at the wrong time.
Well, technically, it's coming out the week before December almost.
Yeah, I know, but it's right at Thanksgiving, and I almost feel it's better suited for, like, Christmas usually is the time that they release musicals. Greatest Showman, the ill-fated Cats movie.
No, that scary, horrible Cats movie that you mentioned.
Yeah. Oh my God. I used ill-fated because I figured that was the safer bet there.
I wonder if that James Corden guy ever went anywhere that was in that movie.
I don't know. He did a couple episodes of Doctor Who at one point.
Oh yeah, Scott, we're gonna have to talk after.
Okay. I'll take things that are by no means ominous for 300, Alex. Or Ken Jennings now, I think. Or is it Ryan Seacrest? I don't even freaking know anymore. Chuck Woolery? God damn.
But back to Wicked.
Yes.
I really feel as though it's going to be. I feel it's going to be cash, but it's going to be between either barely or going to be.
Or both.
It's not going to be astronomical. It's going to be cash, but I think it's not going to be as what people think it's going to make.
You're thinking like 354?
Yeah.
All right.
I think
Robert.
It's really hard to say if this could be cash or trash because of what she did. I mean, Day's that one fan that didn't see that, but that has made a lot of people say, I'm not going to see and support this movie because she was not supporting her fans. I really want to say this movie's cash, but like you've said, Scott, is this really the time to be releasing a musical? I don't know. It's we'll go with so it needs to make basically $290 million to be cash. You know what? We're gonna say, based on my theaters, because they're doing a Thursday release on this movie, which if you know anything about my theaters, last time we've had a Thursday release has been at least 3 or 4 years. So we're just going to say cash for the heck of it because they are doing up. And here's the reason. And here's annoying. Another reason why this may not be cash too is because this is going to be a 2-part movie, by the way. This is being advertised in theaters as a part 1. But
also true. Yes. It's part 1 and 2.
Why this may actually help is because this movie is in 3D. So therefore ticket prices go up because they charge for the extra 3D.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to say cash, regardless if it's trash. We're going to say cash.
Isn't there another movie? I don't see another musical coming out for this month. Next month, they do have A Complete Unknown, the Bob Dylan movie, which filmed largely in Hoboken. I was there for one overnight.
Not later this month. Oh,
no, Christmas itself.
No.
Which may be the reason they moved this earlier.
Hold on. No, there is a musical right now. It's I think it's a music that never mind. Maybe that's not a musical. I was gonna say there is a Christmas movie that's out right now that I think is also a musical. It's that the worst Christmas pageant movie that's out right now. It's the new faith-based movie. But anyways, is that what you're talking about, Ryan? I don't think it is, but that is something.
I'm looking at Movie Insider. I don't see anything in this case. Maybe it came out in October.
What, the one I'm talking about?
Yeah.
No, it just came out like this weekend.
Yeah.
It's called the Christmas pageant or something. It came out last weekend, I think. Sorry.
Yeah, Moana 2. We're definitely going to hit on that one.
Oh yeah.
That's 100%. That's 100%. Yeah, that's 100% on the hit list.
Oh, that is a musical. Well,
something Wicked This Way Comes. That movie didn't do well, you know.
All right.
So, all right. So basically, so we got a cash, and a trash.
Yeah. So 2 cashes, 2 trashes.
Nice. All right. I'm going to take a quick break right now because we got to say thank you to a really awesome guy over there. Woo! We're going to talk a little bit about Martin. We're going to talk a little bit about a little place called Pizza Zone. Pizza Zone. $5 pizza deal, because damn it, that's a really good deal if you want to get a $5 pizza.
Yeah, that is a real good deal.
Yeah.
And remember, ladies and gentlemen, pepperoni and cheese for $5.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Although I personally hate pepperoni on pizza. I really do. So I'd rather go cheese. But their fettuccine Alfredo is spectacular.
Oh, okay. But I don't understand why you don't like pepperoni, but
it's okay. It's got one of the odd ones.
Yeah, well, one of these kids is not like the other, but yeah,
it's okay.
But yeah, massive thanks to Martin and Zach, because like I said, their stuff is awesome, and so they will also be advertising this show as well in the process, and we're just working on some details there, so it's kind of a win-win collab. Yep. Let's see, Moana 2 had a porn link in their toys. No, but there was somebody that I knew that his Instagram had. Anyway, Kyle, how you doing? Yeah, did you get that thing I sent you? I'm gonna just stop right there. You know,
let's not skip this question.
Yo, it's been crazy.
Yeah. So if somebody sent me pictures of Moana too, you know, and I'm like, or Moana and like other Rule 34. I'm like, dude, this kid's like 14. Crazy asshole. So anyway. Okay. So let's talk about pizza. All right. So moving on to Moana 2 in this case here. Moana. So the other movie that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has coming out this month. It's a busy month for that guy who, you know, is running the XFL or the UFL right now. Moana 2. Do we have a budget on this?
So no, but I'm going to estimate that it's going to be no more than 200 million because the first one was 150 million. I don't think they're going to pull a Joker stunt and go from 50 million to 200. So like 150 to like 500 million, you know, kind of situation, or 400 million kind of situation. But there was nothing that I could find. And I tried intensely because it gives you the budget for the, well,
this is only an estimate, but it's plausible. I know you tried to find it. I just happened to find this. Might have just updated, but you know, in the time you were looking for it.
Okay, so is expected to increase by no, that's not the budget.
No, he knows. It's just the estimate.
That's what I saw. No, that's an estimate of what it's going to make opening weekend.
It says the budget is expected to increase. The 20 by 75 million. The 2016 Moana film had a budget of 150 to 175.
Oh, so then 150 plus 75, 225.
225 to 250. God, all these movies are so damn much.
Why are these movies? Oh my gosh!
Because you know what? A lot of times, actually, it's editing. They got to figure out, you know, how they want to do it. They don't know what they want to run with. You know, I mean, The Rock is not cheap either, especially for a second movie.
Well, true, but so this movie's gonna make cash. And my opinion with this movie is it's gonna compete with Inside Out 2. I'm not saying it's gonna hit $1 billion, but you do got it coming out at a good time. Kids are about to be on break for Thanksgiving.
Also true.
Kids are gonna be out for Christmas. Yeah, they're saying a summer blockbuster, which probably would have been a better time to release this. But I think it's going to make at least that 600 to 900 mil.
Mm-hmm.
It could make $1 billion because we didn't think Inside Out 2 was going to make $1 billion. I don't think that was on anybody's bingo card.
I got you saying bingo card now.
But yeah, so yeah, I'm just going to say cash, and it could compete with top 3 this year.
You know,
depends on how how much rock they go in this case. How much, because the thing about the first one is Maui was in certain parts of the movie and then took over the show. It's not like now if this one he's in the entire movie, I don't know. It could, what's the specific plot of this though? Last time you had a November Event, it was Wish.
Moana, yeah, here we go. Here's your synopsis of this.
Isn't that the synopsis on the first one?
Oh, kind of is.
Yeah, it's the same synopsis.
Oh no. Well, that could be an issue too, but some could say the same thing about Inside Out 2 because the journey that they take is almost the same journey as the first one. So, I don't know. It's a kid's movie. All the little girls, all the little boys, everybody gonna go see this movie.
All the single ladies, yeah.
Put your hands up.
Dude, it is a cash grab, but you know what? I think it'll work because the franchise is a good franchise and it can ride on the previous one's coattails. Like Frozen 2.
A Moana live action and The Rock's playing Maui.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we do have a live action of that coming out, don't we?
Yeah.
So both of y'all going with cash, right?
Yes.
I'm going cash.
I'm going to say tweener.
Yeah, you got to pick one or the other, sir.
Yeah, you have to pick cash or trash. This ain't cash, tweaker, or trash. This is cash or trash.
Oh, Lord, I got it. All right, I'm going to go with cash because it makes sense what y'all said with the kids and stuff. So, cash.
I think this is a safe bet here, even at 225. Because again, in this case here, if it makes $500 million, 500 million,
yeah,
I think it gets it. I think this will be an easy one to do.
Yeah.
And also you're going to get kids in groups too.
Yes, you're probably going to have schools.
Could.
Yeah.
You
have the chance to schedule field trips right before and after breaks and stuff. I mean, it's possible. And I don't know. I mean, the first one made almost $1 million. Made like 900 million or something like that. The first one, I think is because I tried researching it beforehand. But
and I appreciate that, by the way. Thank you.
Welcome.
Yeah. The first one made 687 change.
Oh, okay. I think that's what it was, but they were saying that this one was going to maybe make 900 million is what they were estimating. They thought that this one would surpass the other one, which technically it can't because of today's prices.
Also, the fact that that this is the South Pacific, you're going to get a lot of pull from the international, the Asian audience. I think you're going to get a lot. And I think you're going to get something where American Samoa and places like that, which never really get a lot of love. Everybody on that entire island is going to see this movie.
Right.
So.
And yes,
I think,
Ryan, in the comments, you're right. This is a cash grab. And I think they did this to kind of help with the live action in a way. I don't know if it's to give more story to the live action or something that they're doing it so they're just not saying, oh, we did a first one live action.
Maybe she travels out to the deep part of Oceania and ends up in the real world and therefore it ties into the live action.
That would be better. I like that. I like that.
You're like that Simpsons episode where Homer like ended up in the regular world.
Yeah.
I like that theory. Let's go with it. Rock
Oh, dude, could you imagine if they signed a multiverse Moana?
I know you're listening to this right now, Dwayne Johnson. So
yes. So yes, Rock, I want to have you on so you can talk CFL. We have a CFL channel now, so we just landed like the biggest guys in CFL sports writing. So you know what? I want to have you on so you can talk CFL. So
if you smell what the Rock is cooking,
Black Adam. Yeah, he does need a franchise. Like I said, his star has dropped a little bit, which I think is part of the reason why he rejoined the Fast and Furious franchise.
Hey, the Fast and Furious franchise, we love them.
Facts.
But I will say the biggest issue I have with that 10th movie that they did is you had this whole beef between the Rock and Vin Diesel, and the Rock's like, "Hey, I'm not gonna be in any of your movies. Stop begging me." And then at the end credit scene, it's the freaking Rock. I'm sorry, but that ticked me off. Yes, I'm happy he's back, but there was no need to do the whole feud thing. I mean, it was a bunch of drama for nothing. I mean,
okay, so we're going to go off on a small tangent, I think, in this particular case, as we're almost an hour in. Holy crap, dude!
Yeah.
That was made. My problem with the 10th movie is that basically Gal Gadot's character is now not dead, and it's like, okay, let's break down the order of who has died in this movie and not died. Vin Diesel's girlfriend dies, then undies.
Has died that's gonna stay dead is the kid in the first one, Jesse, that gets unalived.
Yeah, Jesse's dead, and also there's another character from the first movie that was killed off in the 5th one.
Yeah. So.
But.
Or no.
Meanwhile, Paul Walker is dead for real, but let's keep bringing him back into the movies anyway.
Right.
Which really pisses me off.
I think are you talking about they brought him back?
Dude, I know, but they shoehorn in like in the plot. It's like, he's taking care of the kids, so he can't be here for this. It's like,
no, I'm not talking about Paul Walker. The other guy that you said died in the first one, he actually died in I think it was the second or third, but they brought him back, but then they showed what actually happened to him. He's still alive.
Well, Sun Kang's character, Han is alive.
Han's.
Yeah, but and Han they brought back, which I was like, okay, cool. We liked Han. But now Gal Gadot's character is not dead. It's like, dude, you've killed off 3 characters in this franchise, and now 3 of them are alive again. Because why not?
Why not? I mean, hey, if we can go in space, anything's possible.
Yes. Actually, yes. You're in Elysium, and you're dead.
Speaking of Gladiator 2.
Do you like movies about gladiators? So we have the latest Gladiator 2 movie, which by the way took 25 years from the first one. The Russell Crowe classic Ridley Scott, which is being brought back this time with Pedro Pascal, is eclipsing $300 million as his budget. I'm going to say this outright. I don't think this is going to make 6.
No.
It's
not coming out at a good time.
Yeah, it came out in the worst time.
I mean, granted, you basically get everything you do. It's like, let's put Pedro Pascal in this. What is he? I don't know. We'll figure it out.
And Denzel Washington.
And here's the thing. Denzel, props to that. I like the fact that Denzel's in it.
I was going to say, there are people that are going to go watch this movie just to see Denzel Washington, because we really haven't had much from him as of recent. And sometimes that's a good thing when you see an actor that you haven't seen in years come back. That's a great actor.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's going to be enough pull. I agree with you, Scott, to get this movie to $600 million. Now, the question is, do you think overseas would help this movie and make this movie be able to be cash?
I don't know. I mean,
that's the question.
Where is Gladiator like? Is it like any locations that?
Where was it filmed? You mean?
Yeah, like is this like? Was this filmed in the United States? Was this filmed overseas?
Probably, I would say Africa or someplace like that.
Yeah,
places with desert, Rome, things like that, maybe. Malta, Morocco, and the UK.
Oh, so this was filmed overseas in the UK.
Yeah. Basically, South Korea, France, Croatia, United States, Saudi Arabia, Australia, Spain, Canada, UK, Malta, and Morocco. God damn. That is a lot of places.
I got a question. Why does that sword look like it's like the guy threw it at Pedro Pascal and
it looks like it's going to bounce off his head like a baseball bat? All right. Ryan, by the way, is saying cash all day because critics are loving it. Great option. Yeah, it's going right up against, by the way, Moana, released on the same day.
Yeah.
Different target audiences, though, sure.
That too, but I really say trash because of the fact that it came out. I think if they would have pushed this during the summer, it would have made sense.
Or maybe 10 or 15 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, but at this point, I mean, those of us, I mean, there were kids that are going to be seeing this that weren't even alive, or like adults that weren't even alive when the first one came out.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to be like, who's Russell Crowe? Who,
When did it come out?
2000.
Okay, I was alive.
I just started high school.
I saw it in theaters.
Go! 3 years old! Woo!
Yes. The first one was also like, had that very young, unknown Joaquin Phoenix in it also. I mean, he didn't even do Signs yet.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of Joaquin Phoenix, that's the Joker. Did you know he's the main voice in Brother Bear?
Yeah.
I did not know that until like yesterday. It was life-changing.
Wait. Rob.
I know, mind blowing.
This is one of those TIL. Today I learned, or I was years old when I found out.
So yeah, there's your fun fact of the day.
There you go. Well, we are going to be doing that today in movie history, by the way, when we're done wrapping this up. So
and I got one for you, Scott.
What's that?
Nothing.
Okay.
But anyways, so when it comes to this movie, also I did want to point out two things that so with Gladiator, this is coming out the 22nd, and it looks like Moana's coming the 27th. So this is coming out the week before, or at least in my theaters. I'm not saying that that's the exact order, but I
did have it backwards. I am sorry, I had that backwards on that. Yeah,
Wicked and Gladiator, according to my theaters, are being released at the same exact time.
Mm-hmm.
Now, obviously, that's two different audiences, and it'd be great if we could make some like a hashtag like Barbie Heimer, where you have to go see both.
See a wicked gladiator, a wicked good gladiator movie there.
So wicked good.
But so when it comes to this, the only two things I want to note that those won't affect it, because I was gonna say with Gladiator you got Sonic the Hedgehog 3 next month. You got Mufasa the Lion King. Obviously, those are going to be kids' movies, so that's not going to affect Gladiator because that's just going to be for adults. I just would like to know who's been asking for a sequel.
They were asking for a sequel for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And the question is anybody, and I know some people may say, why does that matter, Rob? But is there any original cast members from the original coming into this one?
Think so.
No,
because I think the only guy that survived was, I don't even know who that actor was. The one that buried the dolls in the sand at the end of the movie.
Theater.
But yeah, no, it's supposed to take like 20 or 30 years later.
Okay. Because I hate when they make sequels and they don't bring anybody back. I'm sorry, but I hate that.
Oh, that's right. Connie Nielsen's back in it. Okay, yeah, who was the mom from the first one?
Okay.
Was she the one that Joaquin Phoenix was crushing on, even though that was weird? I think so. But yeah. Let's see. Even that's a footnote there because there's no Russell Crowe. So Ian Holm, you got Ian Holm still alive, man. That's awesome.
Oh, all right. You know what? For that simple fact, I'm going cash.
Okay. I'm still staying with trash.
I'm still staying with trash. I got 3 out of 4 trashes here.
I'm going cash because if you see what happened with Twister, that movie still made cash. That was a sequel. Didn't bring anybody back, but it made cash. So it's bringing back original cast members. That may be enough reason for people to go see this movie because there are original cast members. And so, therefore, I'm going to say cash.
All right.
Hey.
Let's see who's right and gets the bragging rights, the next few weeks.
Exactly.
So.
Because every single movie on this list is just going to make cash. I mean, everybody's got all kinds, so it has to happen.
Rob, did you say cash for all 4 of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, he's the optimist. I'm the pessimist.
Rob, and I'm a tweener.
Day, I think you said two crash, right?
Yeah.
All right, I was 1 and 3.
Wait, Wait, did we just go through all 4 movies?
We did.
Wait, which ones was I? Okay.
Yeah, because we kicked it off with Red 1 and then Wicked, and then Moana 2 and then Gladiator 2.
But which ones did? Oh, Dave thinks. No, wait. Which ones did you think was trash?
Gladiator.
Yeah. So no, Dave's only 3 cash, 1 trash.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, you're 4-0, he's 3-1, and I'm a cynic.
Yeah. Atlantic City. Atlantic City.
I was gonna say, let's have him play 3-card Monty in Vegas. Those guys are always, on and the up and up, right?
Hey, when I'm right, I won't be broke. I'll be rich and bragging rights.
There you go.
Okay.
Love and happiness.
Wait. Okay. Okay.
Love, luck, and lollipops.
Wait. Okay.
Okay. I already know this game.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to go back to another game in this case before I basically go to it today in TV or movie history. Challenge you guys a little bit as is my want. There's a couple options that I might run with. I'm going to I might do both. I might do one.
Well, I've got one for you. So depending on which one you throw at me, I've got one for you.
Sure. You show me yours, I'll show you mine. So, all right. We will be right back after these messages from Pizza Zone. And by that, I mean me. So, all right. So. All right, we'll do it that way. Apparently, basically, I didn't realize this. Sorry about that, Martin. But Pizza Zone, basically fantastic. Get a $5 pizza right there. Cheese, pepperoni. Contact them. They're 53 Main Street in Lodi. They're right down the road, right across the street from Nutchies, where they have all of those cars that basically are used in movies from the 1980s, 70s, 60s, all the way to the 1920s. I have seen them all over there. But yeah. So massive thanks, as always, to Pizza Zone in this case. Appreciate it. You guys rock. So, question: did you guys hear my narration on that or no?
We heard when you said sorry. No. And I was gonna ask you off screen because the first time we didn't hear you talking until the video
exactly
talking, and I was kind of confused if you were just like talking towards the end of the video. But yeah.
All right, so we're gonna render another one. But all right, Rob, why don't you go ahead with what you've got?
Okay, so this movie is, some people consider it a sequel, but it's not a sequel. It came out 19 years ago. A lot of people say it's a sequel to Jumanji, but it's not. There's a lot of people that it's kind of in the same realm. It's based on a book. And it came out 19 years ago in theaters today.
So
the main actor that's in this, he's a young guy. Because this movie did come out in 2005.
Ryan's already got it.
Probably. Yeah.
I would almost say that he cheated and basically looked it up, but there's no way in hell. Ryan is a literal encyclopedia of knowledge.
Yeah.
We could basically say this movie from 1983 had the word "the" as 83 times, and it's like, it's.
Yeah, I lost this time.
The hint I was gonna give, and maybe I should have went the other route. I was gonna say the main actor has been in series that have been, financial. I was trying to figure out how to do what you do, and
he's Mr. Veronica Mars.
Yeah, and I was gonna say the one of the ladies that are in there from Twilight series.
All right, so basically, you showed me yours. I'll show you mine, and this will open it up to basically all three of you guys. I'm gonna have to, because Ryan's listening, I'm gonna have to be really, 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 really esoteric on this one.
Now, did this movie come out today or around today?
Today's the anniversary of it.
Okay.
Theaters
or DVD?
What's that?
Theaters or digital release?
Theater. It was released in theaters, November 11th. I'm not going to say the year. It spawned 2 movie sequels in a series. It was a very good year for this one person who also spent time in prison back when he had a mustache. I'm making this really hard because if Ryan's listening, I don't want to make it too easy on him. This movie also had one of the cast members from Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle, and its other 2 sequels as well were in this. Additionally, there was an actor who was in 4 movies in a franchise alongside Eddie Murphy in a 4-part movie. It was the 4th movie of which just was released. He's also in this movie as well. And that actor specifically was nominated for an Emmy on an episode of Seinfeld.
Weapon.
Mm-mm.
Not Lethal Weapon. What's the Eddie Murphy that just came out on Netflix? That's what you're talking about.
Axel.
Passed away.
He is one of 3 actors he's one of 2 actors that I believe was on all 3 movies. Or
Steven Gutenberg? No.
Hey, Ryan, I'm trying to make it tough on you too, sir.
The partner's name.
You're closing in. You're in the right department. That guy who was in the Beverly Hills Cop movie was also in this movie as well. With very curious similarities to Liar Liar, if you think about it.
Who was the partner of Eddie Murphy?
I know who it is. I know the person. I'm trying to think of the movie.
No, what's the name?
I can't think of the name right now. I'm thinking the movie.
He was in an episode of Arrested Development where basically he had a courtroom reality series based on his name. He also did an episode of Clerks, the TV series, the cartoon series. That guy also was in Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Yeah, I don't know.
I forgot his name, but I know who you're talking about. It's the one. He's the guy that was in Beverly Hills, Axel.
Yes.
And he was kidnapped.
Yeah, and that's.
I just can't think of his name.
And
Ryan immediately knows. Yep. Okay. See, Ryan. Okay. Yeah. That's the easy part.
Oh.
He was in this movie as a secondary-ish character. This movie originally had a much darker storyline, where the person he was replacing ended up having a broken neck. This movie also was touted to possibly have Tom Hanks or Kurt Russell as the role. Kurt Russell playing this character in a different movie in a different franchise, almost 25 years later. This movie went through a much amount of delays, about a year, which allowed him to film another full season of his show on ABC.
I give up. But I will say,
I need more hints.
the guy that he just said does look a lot like Steve Gutenberg that I was talking about.
No, he don't. I guess Steve Gutenberg.
All right.
No,
I'm
going
to help you guys out on this one. I'm going to open it up a little bit more in this case.
What he looks like now, what Steve looks like right now, yes, they do look a lot like.
Yeah, that's Judge Reinhold. The main actor from this movie, that same year, had the line "To Infinity and Beyond."
Toy Story?
He's in that movie also, yes.
They do look a lot alike.
There it is.
Oh, the Santa Claus came out today?
The Santa Claus was released 30 years ago today, yes.
Oh, snap.
Yeah. So, released today, 1994. Centered around basically a guy who also, I should mention, the character also had my namesake, because nobody's ever named Scott in a movie, ever. Pretty much, so Scott Calvin, Scott Schertzen, I saw a similarity when I was a teenager. But yeah, it's centered around him becoming the new Santa Claus after he inadvertently kills the last one. In the original version, that Santa was going to fall off the roof and break his neck. And they're like, too much for Disney on that one.
That's crazy that you were able to find that, because when I was trying to look up movies that came out like today, I did not see the Santa Claus.
I have a. Let me see how big this is. I have a. Oh my god! Oh, holy shit!
Because there's another movie that I thought you may win. That's 20 years ago. I think it was. And it was not 20, but it was Pride and Jude.
I have a Word document with movies and their release dates since 1970. I just looked at the amount of pages. There are 1,297 pages in this Word document.
Wow.
So all I did in this case here, went Control F, November 11th, and I just started scrolling through every single movie that was released on November 11th. And I was like, it was either that or it was going to be Aladdin. But I hadn't decided which way I was going to go, and I decided to go Santa Claus. But Aladdin was released today, 1992.
Aladdin was?
Yeah. Yep.
I know I'm going to catch heat for this, but I hate the Santa Claus movies.
It's okay.
It's okay.
You know. Also in that, what I mentioned also with Harold and Kumar, a very, very young David Krumholtz was in that movie as well, fresh off Addams Family Values. So that was a good couple of years for him there too. So,
do you know what movie came out on DVD and VHS on November 16th?
What, like today, this year?
Yeah. No, I mean it would be the 20. Actually, I can't tell you how many years because that'll give it off. But yeah.
Let me guess. Is it Elf?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I did. Well, I just posted a video on the quick facts on Elf. I think I shared it with you guys.
So no, I didn't see your video, but I'll have to look after this because I was waiting for you to, because you talked about that. Because you're right, Elf came out on theaters November 7th, and it came out on DVD and VHS on November 16th.
Okay.
That's why I'm getting my hair perm Saturday. I do it every year in honor of Elf.
That's sweet. That's very sweet of you, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the way to make some moolah.
All right.
To make that money while I can.
Here.
I got Elfing Magic. Which, when it becomes December season, I will have a new background, by the way.
Nice. See, there you go.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet. And no, I'm not that one comment. Hey, I know him. We can't hear anything, Scott. Just so you know.
You couldn't hear anything?
No.
All right, I tried. Screw it.
That's okay.
I swear this never happens to me.
Not true.
I swear this never...
Good one, Ryan.
No, I think Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas, I think is more. I mean, here's the thing. At least, Rob does it like for sick little kids and stuff. That's really sweet. But Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas is gotten so universally despised. It is like, it's worse than like the Nickelback of Christmas songs. And I like Nickelback. That's why I'm defending it. But Mariah Carey's I will point out, my wife is actually kind of pissed because they were doing Christmas commercials before Halloween this year.
Yeah, as they should.
And it's like, dude, it's like I'm seeing them all the time now. It's like we're still 2 weeks away from Thanksgiving.
If it helps, I already have both my trees up.
We're probably not going to do anything this year. I mean, it's a little weird on this side of the fence. So
don't feel bad.
All right, Rob is buddy singing Mariah Carey. You know what we should do, Rob? Why don't you dress up as Buddy, sing All I Want for Christmas Is You, and then send the recording of the video to me, and I'll just make a 10-hour video of it, and I'll just send it to Kyle. I'll just make a 10-hour video as a YouTube video. I'll throw it up there. I'll throw it up there, and he'll throw up.
I'll add
wait. On that note, ladies and gentlemen. Wait, go back. You
can get the comments if you want. All you have to do is push the
You're like, don't give him ideas. Don't speak such evil into the world.
This is you.
On that note, ladies and gentlemen.
Actually, you know what? Hang on one sec.
Okay. We're not done yet.
Oh Lord.
I promised 3 So we're gonna do 3.
3.
Oh,
3.
movie.
Oh,
3. We're doing 3. So
Okay.
and during today in movie history too. So yeah, this one I think you can actually hear me on. But yeah, Pizza Zone, massive respect. I love these guys. You know, their deals are awesome. That cheese bread is awesome. That fettuccine is fantastic. If you're in the Lodi area in New Jersey, if you're near like Newark, Felician College, cheesesteaks, barbecue chicken, their deals are spectacular. The food is awesome, and it's definitely worth the time. So one more time, you know, Pizza Zone, 53 Main Street, Lodi, New Jersey, 07644. Find that Pizza Zone NJ, and yeah, you'll be happy. I guarantee that. So
That's
get the pepperoni.
Pepperoni if you want, by the way. But yeah, they have a carbonara that's just out of this freaking world, man. I just don't get it with mushrooms because mushrooms are terrible.
Get me some of that food because man, that makes me look hungry. I'm starving right now for that
Dude.
food.
Well, see, here's the other side of it, and this is, by the way, Rob, with love and respect, you guys don't do pizza in Arkansas. There are
I'm from Chicago, my dude.
You're in Arkansas, man.
No,
you know, listen,
I've had my Chicago pizza.
Listen, Chicago pizza is cake. Jersey and New York City are better.
No, sir. Sorry.
Okay, Kyle, let's put this down in the notes. We've talked about basically Streampunk Reacts, Streampunk Eats. I think we might have to do that at some point, you know, where once I get a handle on the recent explosion, let's talk about this possibly. But, you know, we did talk about the possibility of an Eats channel where they just put food in front of us. He tests Chicago style. We test, you know, New Jersey, New York pizza. So, you mean casserole? Oh, dude, yes.
I gotta try Chicago's deep dish pizza.
Because here's the great thing about our Chicago pizza: we only have to eat 2 slices, and we're full, and that
is valid. It is pretty thick that way because it's more like a cake. But oh god, the Chicago style casserole pizza.
I'll take casserole any day.
Let's see. We need to get the sports writers to do a review on Stadium. Oh, let's talk to Pat. That's a smart idea. Oh, dude, you genius. You know, now with the recent additions of lacrosse and you know all the other things we have, CFL was more of a 2025 thing. But yeah, okay. We have multiple lacrosse people right now with soccer on the way down.
Yeah, our page has been blowing
Chicago
up.
Deep dishes for tourists. Chicago bar style is more like it. Okay, yeah. Thank you, New Jersey and New York pizza slaps. Thank you, Rob. We appreciate that. You know. So yes, see, somebody gets it in this case. So if I pass out drunk on my pizza, I'll drown. I'm sorry, Rob. We're dissing on your loyalty pizza here. And listen,
as a person that's
Jersey people dump on us all the time.
The past couple of years that just went this year and got to go last year, I enjoyed my pizza. I was very pleased. That was the one thing I got out of the trip. I ate 2 full slices. We were stuffed, you know, and I love my pizza. No, I have not had New York pizza yet, and I know that I can't exactly judge because I haven't had it. So one day when Scott gets me out there, you know, we'll try it.
We'll do proper. Listen, Jersey style or New York style, either way, you know, New York City, either one is applicable. New York City, I think, is better than New Jersey, but New Jersey as a state is better than like New York. So
yeah.
But all right, we good, gentlemen?
Yeah. Wait. Did we want to show Dave's reward real quick?
Oh yeah. I'm sorry.
You can show the picture.
Oh, did you not have it in person?
Nah, it's with the director.
Oh. Okay.
Let me see if I can find it. Where did you send it to?
I guess I sent it to the
Streampunk.
Was it the Everyone group or the Tails group?
Tails.
I think Tails.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there we go.
Someone's knocking my door.
Someone knock on my door.
We'll be waiting for you.
There we go.
Yes, that's me, ladies and gentlemen. Winning the award.
Sorry about that.
It's okay. It's okay.
No. Here. We'll pull up some of these in the meantime.
Yeah, they had The Last Dragon. They had High Mac.
Yeah.
They had everybody there.
So my question is, why was Kevin Smith and Jason Mewes there? Were they representing?
I went to a different event that I was reserved for, so I had to run over there and run back.
So these were two separate events.
Correct. On the same day.
Because, by the way, there was that beautiful picture of Day with Kevin Smith and Jason Mewes.
Oh yeah, thank you for pulling that up. Yeah. So
that's Ricochet. Go back. That's his wife, Samantha Herman.
But does she play Tekken?
No.
Yeah, screw it then.
Which, speaking of Jay,
she's the last Dragon fan.
Okay.
Hey, hold on. Quick thing, because I was gonna ask. That picture he just showed. Was he in the movie? Were they doing a tribute to him because he's in the movie? John Amos that just passed away.
He was in Coming to America, and he was with Good Times. They had the cast from Good Times there.
Oh, okay.
Including Jimmy Walker?
Yeah.
Please tell me he didn't say the thing.
Okay.
No.
Thank God. I feel so bad for him. That man wants to die every time he has to say that catchphrase. So
I know, might.
That's the one.
Oh, he was at New York Comic Con. He didn't come to this one, but nobody asked him to say it.
I would have.
I hope he strangles you.
Well, Dynamite.
That is a nice looking award, dude.
Thanks.
So congrats.
Yeah, good job, man. It's a major award. I won it. Oops. There we go. That's what I want to do. All right. So we good now, you think?
And the Wicked Dolls have been pulled from Walmart. I just saw a post on it. So I'm sorry for anyone that
thank you, Kyle.
Walmart. But if you can go get one tonight, it's worth money. Don't scan the QR code.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, on that note, are we done?
Possibly.
No, or we got anything last minute?
No, I actually trying to see if it's up on eBay for like there is one here. Oh, Alphaba Mattel singing for $382. But I don't think it's the same one. Oh wait, here we go.
Wait, Mattel? Wait, they pulled it off of Walmart shows?
It's funny. We were talking about, and that's the crazy thing about Facebook is they listen to you talking. Misprinted $180. I bet you those things were only $30 a piece.
Yep, it's got the error on there. Whoopsie.
Target, Walmart, and Amazon had removed the line of Wicked Dolls from their online storefront as of midday Monday at Barnes and Nobles and Macy's.
Oh, it's funny. 180. Honestly, $180 is not a bad deal if you want to wait the 20 years on it.
Yeah.
But you have to wait the 20 years on it. So, all right, gentlemen, you think we're good?
Yep.
Cool. I will tell you a story when we're done. But in the meantime, you guys roll me out.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Davion. This is Scott. That's Rob down there. And we're Tales from the Phil set, and we're out of here. Woo!